These organ traffickers are about to harvest a blind man's kidney. They're about to cut but suddenly stop, because the blind man accurately points out a scar on the nurse's arm and can describe what the other two men look like. This makes the traffickers think he has a divine eye, but the blind man isn't naturally blind, he's just faking it. For artistic inspiration, he deliberately went blind but was poisoned blind after stumbling into a murder scene. For revenge, he makes a deal with the traffickers to help them get a huge ransom. The plan goes smoothly until an accomplice changes his mind and ties the man up, refusing to share the money. Things take a sharp turn as the man and woman are imprisoned in the same room. The next day, the police chief arrives at the meeting spot with the ransom and mercilessly takes out the accomplice. Just as he's about to leave, another accomplice cuts the power and the chief gets trapped in the elevator. Anxiously, he shoots trying to escape, but the bullet ricochets and ends up hurting himself. Meanwhile, the man and woman work together to save themselves, but unexpectedly the woman knocks down the man and tries to attack the remaining doctor. The man and doctor team up to subdue her. The woman is thrown in the car and the doctor reveals shocking news. The woman's blood type matches the Dubai Sheikh's daughter. The Sheikh urgently needs a kidney and will pay 60 million, so the doctor decides to split it with the man. But the man hesitates, unwilling to hurt a living person for money, and ultimately things don't move forward. 2 years later, the ex-girlfriend encounters a familiar face on a billboard during her travels. It's her missing ex-boyfriend. They sit down and he slowly reveals the truth from back then. Back then, during transport, the woman in the trunk suddenly struggled. The doctor got out to increase the anesthesia, but she killed him instead. Even more shocking, she grabbed the steering wheel and slammed the brakes, forcing the man out. On the surface, it seemed like she was letting him go, but she immediately turned around and drove straight at him. At the critical moment, a rabbit jumps onto the windshield. In the chaos, the car loses control and the woman crashes. The man gains his freedom and is taken to London by a friend to continue pursuing his music dream. As the story ends, the man prepares to leave. The ex-girlfriend sighs that if he'd sold the woman back then to regain his sight, things might be different. The man just silently turns and walks away. The camera freezes on the street corner as he lightly flicks his cane, accurately hitting a can on the road, as if hinting the story is far from over.